In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a couple techniques. So the first one, I'm going to be pulling a glass fiber. This is also known as pulling a stringer in the artistic glass community. The goal is to heat up a section of glass uniformly, and if you notice, my hands are rotating the whole time. Then I'm going to draw it out into a uniform diameter. Now, when I come out of the flame, I'll keep rotating, and I won't pull instantly. I'm going to let the glass, the heat to uniformly sink into the glass. I didn't wait too long because I had already heated it up pretty well. But even though it doesn't look like there was much of a delay, if I would have pulled a little bit faster and a little bit harder, I could have made that fiber much thinner. This fiber, it's about 1 millimeter in diameter, just slightly less than that. That's actually kind of thick for some of the applications that we use this type of fiber for. When I was in graduate school, I would pull glass fibers of different diameters and use them for X-ray crystallography, for transferring crystals into capillary tubes. This would actually be way too thick for it. I'd want something about half that diameter. Now I took those scraps of blue glass, and what I'm going to do here is simply make a Maria. I already have another video of making a Maria, but it's one of those things where I didn't want to waste the glass, and it is good practice. The reason I'm using, again, the blue glass is to give a contrast of what I'm doing, to try and make it a little easier to see. So with the Maria, you heat that section of glass up, again, as you are rotating, and then I come out of the flame and I gently push while rotating to make the Maria, make that disc. This particular glass, because I used those scraps, was a little lumpy and bumpy on the edges, but overall, it's more me than the glass as far as the non-uniformity of the Maria. I'll speed through this in a second, where I use the Marver a little bit to help round out the edges, but this is something that it's a very good practice exercise of making a Maria, and if you can make one where it's a distinctive color, that should highlight both your successes and your failures.